So, with that in mind, I've dug out 4 unbelievable underdog efforts from the movies to give us Aussie fans a hint of hope. New podcast: Sean Maloney, Stephen Hoyles and Christy Doran cross to Sam Worthington in New Zealand to review Bledisloe 1, preview the second test in Dunedin and reveal their greatest upset sporting movies given the Wallabies' underdog status. Paint on. Will the Wallabies learn to stand before they learn to fly? Source supplied for Karate Kid. Wax on. Daniel LaRusso. Ralph Macchio is a karate rookie, bullied merciless by the kids from the Cobra Kai dojo. Dan really bottoms out when the Cobra boys give him a proper shoeing at the school prom. It's tough to watch. Taking the prom fancy dress theme on a bizarre slant, Daniel-san, dressed as a shower curtain, is pounded by the Kai until a bloke named Mr. Miyagi Pat Norita saves the day with a couple of snap kicks. Miyagi goes on to train LaRusso, culminating in a final showdown at the local YMCA against the Cobra Kai's #1 attack dog, Johnny. With the All Valley Karate Championship on the line and the Kai screaming "Get him a body bag," Dan stands and delivers the oni-legged crane kick for the win. It's a beautiful moment. A young Elizabeth Shue comes off the bench to celebrate with her boyfriend, who is now considering life without an ACL, PCL or MCL after Johnny swept his leg earlier in the fight. Nathan Gray has a similar hairline to Mr. Miyagi. I'm hoping HES got the guys raring to get up off the canvas time and time again this Saturday. We're going to Bonnie Doon. Source supplied. 3 The Castle. What do you know about lead fin? Daryl Kerrigan, who lives on the outskirts of Melbourne Airport, is told his home is to undergo a compulsory acquisition. He digs his Ugg boots in and tells the corporation to beat it. Off to court they go, where Daryl has underdog lawyer Dennis Denuto represent him and the rest of Highview Crescent. Dennis always seems to have problems with his photocopier, in particular, whatever the F3 inside it is. Anyway, the boys take a couple of hits early, but get great impact from the bench in the form of a QC named Lawrence. Laurie lifts the team to an unimaginable victory. Dennis buys a new photocopier, Dale keeps his home and then takes Laurie fishing at Bonnie Doon. Nick Phipps loves this movie and is also coming off the pine. Here's hoping he can pull a Laurie. Read more Caker's startling hate mail revelations. Read more Caker's shake-up for Wallaby redemption. Forrest Gump got the job done for Bubba Gump Shrimp. Source supplied. Buck and Sean McMahon channel his inner Gump. HE's already nailed the haircut. Source Getty Images. 2 Forrest Gump was like peas and carrots. Forrest has a couple of learning difficulties and teething problems with his pins early on, but overcomes them to do, among other things, save Lieutenant Dan from certain death in the Vietnam War, represent the All-American ping pong team, run coast to coast across the USA, play college football for Alabama, go shrimp boating with Lieutenant Dan, have a shot at Jenny. Forrest and Sean McMahon have very similar haircuts and running styles. Here's to Macca pulling a Forrest in Dunedin and just charging all day long. Patches O'Houlihan coached visionary, legend. Source supplied. 1 Dodgeball, a true underdog story, a sport of violence, exclusion and degradation, in order to save Average Joe's gym from certain closure. Its ragtag customers, led by owner Peter LaFleur, Vince Vaughn and coached by Dodgeball legend Patches O'Houlihan. Rip Torn contest the Las Vegas Invitational for a shot at the prize money and survival. Patches preps the rookie team by throwing insults and wrenches at his squad, a true lateral thinker and hardman of the sport. The results are outstanding. After some near misses in the early knockout rounds, Average Joe's square off against the highly fancied Globo Gym Purple Cobras for the trophy. Following a pep talk from Lance Armstrong of all people, LaFleur takes on arch-nemesis White Goodman Ben Stiller in a shootout and the Joes prevail. Sadly, Patches isn't there to celebrate on account of being crushed by a giant LED screen earlier in the flick. The bookies had the Joes at 501 this weekend. They've got the Aussies at 131. Any one of the Wallabies has the chance to do like LaFleur and lift their side to glory this weekend. Bledisloe 2, the ultimate underdog story. Live stream the Bledisloe Cup and Rugby Championship on Fox Sports. Get your free 2-week Foxtel Now trial and start watching in minutes. Sign up now. >